Good morning, everybody. Going for a little walk. Went to a local bakery and we're gonna go sit by the water and have some coffee. Hope everybody's having a really nice weekend. I think my lens is a little dirty. Is that better? Ooh, look at this old tree. Oh, it's been here a long time. We just went to our daughter's bakery that she works at and we're gonna have a little treat and some coffee. I thought I'd bring you along. There's the lake. There's a lot of lakes here in Michigan. Okay. Probably not. Maybe in a little bit.
We'll probably be here.
Ugh. Okay.
So what goodies do you want today?
Oh, okay. So we have some goodies from the local bakery here.
Cinnamon roll.
Ooh, we got cinnamon rolls, pecan bars. I think you have your eye on that one. I kind of like these cookies.
What kind of cookies are these?
The lemon. I think this is lemon
Cranberry?
cranberry. These are chocolate chip.
And we got some Danishes here.
And
Blueberry Danish?
I'm gonna have a Danish for sure. Those are pretty good.
Okay.
If it has cream cheese, yes please. Good morning, Bud Files, and good morning, Izzy. How are you guys today? Any of you doing anything special today? We have some errands to run too. I might just, go live the whole time because I think I need like 120, 130 watch hours yet. Thank you so much, Izzy, for running my channel. I really appreciate it. Look at this view. So nice. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Pecan pie.
This is our breakfast scenery this morning. Yeah, it is nice. Michigan's got a lot of different places, for sure. All kinds of lakes. Thank you, Izzy. I appreciate that. That's definitely a help that you've been running my hours. I appreciate that. I'll have to check if you're still running. I had you going for a couple days. It's nice that you have like really long live streams and I just play those and that works pretty good. Ooh, look at this Danish. Oh my goodness. What? I need to try this. Oh, is it good? Here, I want to try this. What is this? Pecan?
Pecan bar.
Oh my goodness. It's like pie and I'm sticky.
That's sticky.
Mm-hmm. See if we can go this way. Oh, somebody's in their boat. I can't. Yeah, I can't see it. It's okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. What's in the middle of that? Is there cream cheese in there?
Yeah, I think so.
Those are good.
Tell Anna make these at home.
Yeah, right? Sometimes our daughter will make the stuff at home. It's so good. So what is this, a blueberry?
Blueberry cream cheese looks like.
Looks wonderful. So what do you want to do today? So after this, I have donations to drop off
Get a car wash.
I would like to get a car wash, although I have my bike with me, but I can vacuum the front at least. My car is pretty sandy from camping.
You need to give your car an oil change.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go live doing that today. Oil change.
Maybe some choice words.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Do you still want to do a bike ride? I would love a bike ride today. If you don't want to, I'm sure Andy would go for a bike ride.
Yeah. Put some lacquer on those steps, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another coat. I have to do that first, so it's every 12 hours or so you can put another coat on.
Okay.
Looks like you got 2 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
Does that include yourself?
Hi, Hugo Homestead. How are you this morning? You doing anything fun today? We're sitting here eating. I'm eating a Danish. Look. Ooh, Danishes. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. We have a local bakery.
Everything made by scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be a wedding behind us.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
A wedding?
Be a wedding.
Oh
there.
boy. When the wedding comes, we will take off. You got your new vegetable cart out, selling my veggies. Oh, I love that. I've always wanted to do something like that. That is so neat. I love buying farmer veggies. So good. So good. That's really neat. Hi, Kristen. How are you today? How are the chickens? Kristen got stung by hornets the other day.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No. No.
I was working on a construction site once, and I was doing some work at by the ground, and it must have been a hornet's nest in there, and I got stung like 6 times in the arm. It wasn't pleasant.
Hugo Homestead said that's how pretty the area is. A wedding party wants to take pictures there. Yes. Yeah, we will disappear if that's the case. We'll be like, okay, here's your part.
The reservation says from 10 to 9 tonight, so who knows when it is.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
That's what they have reserved the area.
9 to 10.
No,
For one, what?
From 10 o'clock this morning to
Okay.
9 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. This is a pretty place to get married. I mean, really, on the water.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a reception. I don't know.
I can see doing either or.
It's a nice day, but it's gonna get hotter. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're in a shady spot. So
Yeah, it's nice here in the shade. It's perfect. Enjoying some nice coffee. Thanks for making me coffee this morning. Yeah, the cookies are so good. No, you're not going to eat that kind. You eat the chocolate chip. Those are mine.
first come, first serve.
No. Hi, Kendra. How are you? John's trying to eat my lemon cranberry cookies. That's not allowed.
Aren't these day-old cookies?
Yes, but they're still very good.
Half price.
Yeah, I mean, they're half price. So I just buy the day-old ones.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, they're probably good for a week.
Kendra's been doing some workout videos and she keeps me motivated. I've been riding my bike almost every day. Doing some kind of exercise. Costco counts as exercise for the day for me though.
Definitely.
If I go to Costco, that is my exercise.
What is it, like 10,000 steps?
I
every time
don't
you go
know.
in there?
It's gotta be. She says, no delicious cookies stealing allowed. That's right. No way. Here, let me show you what they look like. They are so good. See, that's a chocolate chip. This is the one I like. Look at these. Oh my goodness, they're huge. They're lemon cranberry. They are so good. I cut them in half and then I'll freeze them.
Why don't you just eat them?
Well, I try not to eat the whole thing.
Well, you only
All at
have
once.
2.
Yeah, it's okay, but that's like 4 days of cookie. How are you doing today, Bud Files? They got a history channel and they do a lot of history stuff. It's fun.
That's cool.
We love history, don't we?
I think if we went to our lake this morning, it would be a little buggy.
Well, sitting on the dock, you have to sit on the dock. You cannot just sit down there right now. But if you sit on the dock, there's no mosquitoes or anything. It's pretty quiet out there in the morning.
Yeah. Well, it's similar to this one. Actually, you think our lake's bigger than this one?
Yeah, I think our lake is a little bigger.
This one might be longer.
I don't know. I would say ours is probably double the size because it's further that way and that way.
Yeah.
Hugo Homestead says, I like the day-old stuff sometimes because it may be something I wouldn't buy otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's something different. Yes, I like that too. I like that too. I was gonna buy the morning quiche this morning and then my daughter came out, she works there, and she said, Mom, I brought you one home. It's in the fridge. I bought you home a whole quiche so you could have it this morning. I'm like, oh, I seen a box. I thought it was yours. I didn't want to snoop in there and then want something. So, but I guess she brought me a whole quiche home. That was nice. There's nothing better than when your daughter works in some kind of food service, right? Hi, Andy. Good morning. How are you doing today? Everything going good? Your hot water heater still working? Andy, look at what I'm eating right now. Yeah, I love quiche too, Kristen. Look at this, Andy. Oh my goodness.
Blueberry.
Look at what Anna made. Blueberry
Cream cheese.
Danish. I love quiche too. It's got a lot of protein in it too. I like to start my day with a quiche. Yum. Hi, Roadkill Gaming. How are you? I think you're in the UK, aren't you? What time is it over there? Oh, you were waiting for me? I'm not sure. Ooh, yummy, Kristen. Kristen says we have a lot of eggs. I always make quiche. Oh, that would be good. That would be so good to wake up to in the morning. Nice. Hugo Homestead says, my puppy loves to drag my slippers out the closet and into the living room. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, when Susan was a puppy, she ate shoes, didn't she? Your shoes actually still have a hole in them.
Yeah, she bit through it.
And they were brand new. I just bought them for you.
She also liked to get into beer bottles.
Yeah, but those weren't mine. Those were yours.
But yeah,
Oh.
that's her thing.
And then remote controls.
Oh yeah, she ruined the remote control.
Our Amazon account is like remote, like once a month,
You
remote.
guys like, what? You got another one?
Yeah, we ordered a lot of remotes for a while. She just got fixed like 2 days ago, so she's kind of quiet right now.
Just took her morning pill, so
Yep, she took her morning pill. She's sleeping.
she'll be out for the rest of the day.
Hi, gentleman prospector. How are you? I hope you're having a golden morning. Thank you. Yes, we are. We're having Danishes and coffee. Your hands are about to be busy, so I won't be able to chat, but of course I will continue to keep you running. Thank you so much, Kendra. I appreciate that. I am around, I think, 120-ish from being to 3,000. Almost there. Oh, she doesn't chew anything. She just wants to trot in the room. and show you her newfound treasure. Oh, that's so cute. Hugo Homestead, that is cute. Aw, isn't that sweet? Mama Bird says, good morning. Looks like a beautiful spot. Thank you so much. Good morning to you too. Yes, we're at our local lake here in town. I mean, it's a country town, but
It's a county park.
a county park, okay. And yeah, it's just nice. We're having some little treats and coffee this morning.
Waiting for the wedding to show up.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be a wedding behind us soon. When that comes, we're gonna scram. Hugo Homestead, it says, it's her contribution to helping me keep things picked up. Oh, that's true, right? That's true. She's saying, organize this, Mom. That's cute. Gentleman Prospector says, we are great. Danish and coffee sounds delightful. It is. This is like the perfect little morning. Backyard Trucker says, I have to go. Okay, Andy, I hope you have a good day. The Starbucks coffee is good.
Yeah.
The K-Pods.
It's pretty cheap on Amazon.
Yeah. It tastes just like Starbucks too.
Well, it is Starbucks.
What's wrong today, Andy? You having some troubles today? Hopefully your hot water is still working.
Yeah, it's weird that it all of a sudden came back on.
Right? Well,
Probably-
that's a good thing.
but, yeah.
Maybe it just needed to reboost itself.
Sometimes it says you have to
I'm
let it
taking a
sit
bite.
for 5 minutes or something, and then it'll reset. So I don't know. That's kind of what happened when we went camping that one time. The heat wasn't working, and I thought it was out of propane, and then I went to take the tank off, and it was full. I'm like, what the heck? Put it back on, and then it worked. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm glad Susan's doing good though. She's actually doing, I was so worried to get her fixed.
Yeah.
And the vet said, well, it's better for her health if you do, even though she's 5. It's still better. And I'm like, okay. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared. I was sick to my stomach for days. But she came out, she's like trotting around like, oh, I don't know about this place when they brought her out to me. And then she seen me and it was just this wiggle butt, wiggle butt, wiggle butt. It's so cute. I'm like, okay, she does not look that bad as I expected.
She probably won't want to go for a ride with you anytime soon.
No, she was growling at me on the way home. But yeah, I guess she didn't have her pain pill in the morning because she wouldn't eat. So
Yeah, it'd been
as soon
nice.
as she got home, she ate.
It'd been nice to have one of those cone things when she was a puppy because she chewed up the seatbelt in the truck.
That's not what the cone is for.
Yeah, but
Hi, sweet Melissa. How are you this morning? Is your vertigo better, hopefully? That is the worst. That is the worst. I remember my doctor gave me some prescription for my migraines. And it gave me vertigo so bad. Oh, remember that? I was bumping into the walls and I'm like, take me to the hospital. And you're like, no, you just need to let it wear off. That was bad.
You're like, take me to the ER.
Yeah, it was horrible. That was really bad. I thought I was dying.
What kind of medicine was that?
I don't know.
Maybe the pharmacist screwed up or something. I don't know.
Oh no, Melissa says it's still happening, especially in bed when I'm sleeping or trying. Ew. Melissa, that's awful. Yeah, Bumper Jody, right? Do you think it's like a headache thing? Are you getting headaches? Sometimes I feel really dizzy if like a headache is coming on and you get that kind of.
sometimes you gotta plant your foot on the floor just to feel like you're grounded.
Oh, Melissa, I hope you get to the bottom of that one. That doesn't sound fun. I've been thinking about you. I hope you feel better. It's hard because if it's something to do with your head, it's like you need your head to do everything, right? Okay, stop. No, but truly think about it. You can't have a headache or you can't really do anything.
Whatever happened to that story a few years ago? Some guy was going to get a head transplant.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
I have no idea where this chat is going. We brought John along today, so you never know where this conversation's gonna go. Oh my goodness. Hi Fairbricks, how are you? Melissa says, my doctor thought it was a sinus infection because I was having a headache and facial pain. Okay, that does make sense. So I had antibiotics and steroids, finished a couple weeks ago, but still having the issues. Ooh. I just know from my headache issues, if you are still having headaches, you could ask your doctor to go see like a specialist for headaches. And that really has helped me drastically. It's definitely helped. I hope you feel better. That's just no fun. Especially in the summer when you want to get out and do things, you know? What's everybody's plans today? Any special plans? Hi, Andy, you're still here. Good. I'm glad you're still here. You've had to cancel a few dates and outings. Oh, Melissa, that's not fun. That's not fun, Melissa. Higa Homestead says magnesium and B2 has helped me, plus vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is headaches. You know what, Higa Homestead, my doctor put me on the same stuff.
Yeah.
I was my vitamins were awesome, okay, but vitamin D, I had like no vitamin D because I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat a lot of like.
Well, if you're not outside in the sun.
But I'm outside in the sun all the time.
But like in the winter.
No, not in the winter. So I was really deficient in vitamin D. And then, I mean, ask your doctor, but that has helped me. I keep up on my vitamin D. I take magnesium when I go to bed and a B vitamin complex. I don't know, she said some kind of B. It might have been B2, but it definitely has helped.
Usually if they do blood work, they can...
Yeah.
A full panel of blood work.
Well,
they can tell you if you're deficient.
Yeah, I had a full panel done, but I didn't need any other vitamins, but still, they're like, take this will help.
And magnesium is supposed to be good for your body.
Yeah, like the aches.
The aging stuff.
Oh, thanks. Well, for me, I had a problem because I had a back injury, so for me, it was like the aches in my legs. I couldn't sleep, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I started taking magnesium, and that's really helped too. Most of us are vitamin D deficient. Okay, that does make sense. I eat yogurt now a lot more and cottage cheese, but still, if I don't take those vitamin D, I'm definitely low. Have you done any videos on that? That would be an interesting topic for a live, Hugo Homestead. Yes. Yes, blood test rules out things like diabetes and such, yes. Yep, it's great. It's great to have that done every once in a while just to know like where your body's at. Gentleman Prospector says, Mama Bird and I are relaxing and some today from yesterday. Gold prospecting adventures. Ooh, that sounds fun. Do you find like any gemstones like that? Once in a while. We found, what was that big rock that we found? Like a sapphire?
Oh, in Colorado.
Yeah, a huge sapphire.
I've lost that because I'd like to find it. It's in the house somewhere, but I was gonna test it
Yeah.
to see what it actually was, but it looks like a sapphire.
Well, when we moved out of Colorado, we did have somebody steal a bunch of stuff. Like my
No, I had it here. I
Oh, you
just don't
did
know
have
where
here.
it
Okay.
is.
Well, then it's somewhere. I don't know.
But yeah, it was right out of the creek, Colorado.
That's cool. Kristen says Virgo is debilitating. I had it many years ago. It really is. It's awful. It's definitely awful. Because it makes you sick to your stomach sometimes too. It's awful. Higa Homestead says, in the garden, my happy place. Nice. My garden is so overgrown. I was going to do a video and I have it half done, but now I'm just embarrassed.
You can do a garden fail video.
The garden fail. And there's a tree down with poison ivy next to it.
I gotta take care of that.
With a broken chair.
What was it meant to be, right?
Oh, it's been hard this year to get to that.
I think you need to round it up.
Next year. That's a good idea.
Grass.
Gentleman Prospector says, oh yes, we do find gemstones. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I think I like finding the gemstones better than the gold. But if you go out to Colorado, there's like all these
I think
little...
there's a place in Arkansas where you can like look for diamonds, and if you find it, you get to keep it.
Oh.
I forget what it's called. I think it's in Arkansas, somewhere down south.
Let's go there. Good morning, Scratch and Pete. How are you? Do you have nice weather over there too? You're not too far from us in Canada. Mama Bird says, oh darn it. Oh no, Mama Bird. What happened? Backyard Trucker says, I had it last week. The vertigo. Didn't you kind of have vertigo after you eat pepinos too the other day? Sweet Melissa says, show peeps what poison ivy looks like and what to stay away from.
5 leaves.
Oh.
Leaves of 3 and what was it?
Leaves of 5 and 3 don't touch me.
Yeah.
That's what my doctor told me. Do not touch it. Don't even go near
You're
it.
gonna come and get a shot.
And he's, yeah, like every year, if I go into the bush, I get poison ivy. I try to stay away from the weeds. Try to stay away. I'm so allergic to it. It's not even funny. If I get it, I just go right to the urgent care. Because that's the only way I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah, get a shot in the hip versus the pills, because the pills don't work.
The pills do not work for me. I've had to go back twice because I didn't want a shot. And I just learned I got to get the shot and then all will be good. Yeah, poison ivy is horrible. I don't know if I see any right here.
Well, I'm sure if you walk through there.
Yeah, I'm not going to walk through there. Sorry, Melissa. Oh, you got sick kayaking. Yes. Sweet Melissa was asking, Andy, do you have a food allergy? I wouldn't be surprised if Andy had some kind of food allergy. Oh, it's getting windy. Melissa says, I just don't touch any of it, for sure. Yes, you did get, I think, you know, it's kind of like dancing, like don't look at the water going the opposite way. But if you look at your bow or concentrate on something else, then you
point on the shore.
Yeah, then you don't get like that seasick feeling. Yeah, that was pretty bad, Andy. Okay, gentleman prospector. The vertigo issues does sound like, yeah, I can't pronounce that. Something vertigo. Can you pronounce that?
I'm not
What? Proximal, postnal, vertigo.
Small, positional.
He's
vertigo.
way smarter. He's way
Benign.
smarter than I am. Hugo Holmes says leaves of 2, leave it be. Good idea.
Well, now you're down to not touching anything with the
Yeah,
leaf.
2, 3, and 5.
Poison
That's
Poison
that's
sumac,
my
you don't
motto.
wanna touch
Just
that,
don't
yeah.
go into the weeds, and you'll be fine. You will be fine. Melissa says, "Oh yes, the river sickness. Yeah, that's for sure." I started getting it at first too, and I'm like, okay, I just gotta look at something else other than that water going the
All
opposite
you gotta do
way.
is play the "It's a Small World." It'll get you
Oh,
sick.
you guys, I got so sick on It's a Small World at Disneyland. I was so sick that I laid on the park bench the rest of the day. And my parents kept coming back every once in a while, like every hour, and checking on me. I was still laying there. People are like, "Where's your parents?" I don't know. Just laid back down.
Well, back then, in the 70s or the 80s, you didn't have to worry about.
Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Mama Bear says leaves a 3, let it be. Leaves a 5, let it thrive. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Smart. That's probably what it was. That's a really good tip. That could be a short, right?
Yeah, then you can touch it.
No, I'm not gonna touch anything. I am not touching anything. I had the 4-week series and it worked wonders. That's good.
That's like the neighbor lady called her landscaping people to go pull all that
Yes.
poison ivy, and they said, "No, we're not doing it. See you
Yeah.
later."
Yeah. Well, they said the same thing to me too. So I tried to hire somebody and they're like, "We're not doing anything unless we round up your yard. I'm not sending my guys out there." Like, okay, why am I? And then at that point, I'm like, I'm just gonna do it myself. So I did it myself.
Now, if only they'd allow goats in the HOA, that would solve the problem.
You have to walk through it. No bueno, for sure. No bueno for sure. Backyard Trucker says, "Yeah, I hate all food." No, you don't. You like meat. You're a meat and potatoes kind of guy, and peas and pasta. B9 paroxysmal. Okay. Did I say it right? I say it right.
The 9.
B9 paroxysmal.
Oh, that's Spanish. Is it? No bueno.
Well, I know no bueno.
Kryptonite?
Yes, It's a Small World is my kryptonite.
Yeah, HOAs suck.
Yes, they do. And next time I move, no more HOAs. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. And like I've had the neighbors say the stupidest bleepity bleep you've ever heard in your life. I've gotten in trouble for having a bird feeder. I've gotten in trouble because my yard is too long.
Parking my boat outside?
Yeah, parking your boat outside, but other neighbors have boats. What else has there been? Oh, this takes the cake, everybody. You ready for this one? This takes the cake. My wife is offended that your wife is walking around in her bathing suit outside. Mind you, it's in my backyard and there's trees everywhere. Yeah. Got a lawyer involved with that one. That was fun. Mama Bird says, "Gotta run. Have a good day." Have a good day, Mama Bird. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed day too, Gentleman Prospector. I hope you both have a good day together. Oh no, your neighbors called the fire department when you had a barbecue in the driveway?
Yeah, I hear that now. That, like in Colorado and stuff, they don't want anybody to have a gas stove
What?
or a gas grill. Some HOAs, they're only allowing electric grills.
No.
Because having a gas grill will increase the HOA insurance rates.
No.
Which is BS. I would run for the board on the HOA and fire and get rid of all those people on the board.
Yes, Kristen, neighbors can be crazy sometimes. Yes. And I fought that one to the end. I still got my way. I'm still wearing my bathing suit in my backyard. I mean, I live on a lake. It's like this. Of course I'm gonna put my bathing suit on. I'm sorry it offends you.
Don't look at me. Man.
Yeah, don't look at me. Just turn your head. And for her to even see me is, like, there's trees on both sides.
Go get a life if you're staring out the window at your neighbor all day.
Oh, she did tell me that she watches me all day and that she knows when I take my mail to the mailbox. I said, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, she went a little crazy. I actually asked her to leave. And then she was screaming on my front porch. And my kids are crying. I cracked the door open. I said, either leave or I'm calling the police. She goes, go ahead. This is my yard too. I'm like, this is not your yard. You need to leave. You need to go. You need to go right now. So I do not talk to this neighbor. She has tried to talk to me again, and I'm like, I don't even want to go there. Just don't talk to me. We're going to be neighbors that wave and don't talk, okay? And then we're all good.
Yeah, we got some crazy neighbors.
Yes, we do.
The other neighbor he moved in the house. He didn't get trash service for about 1.5 years.
Yeah, that's gross.
I caught him taking his trash in his car. And I think he was dumping it out at the local gas station or something. I'm like,
But why?
I mean, cost you what, $50 every 3 months for trash service? Why would you put trash in your car and then drag it somewhere else?
I don't know.
Total lunatic.
The neighbor thought it was a fire, says Melissa. I don't know how you would think that's a fire.
It was a smoker.
Get a shirt with a image of a female in a string bikini, right? Oh my word. Sorry, my body's offensive. Oh my word. Mm-hmm.
No, we need to buy 20 acres somewhere. No neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you want.
And John wears a shirt with a Speedo on it. Yep, we'll get 2 pictures, one of me, one of him. And just post it that way, life size. There we go. I try to be friendly with the neighbors, but that incident took the cake and I just can't come back from it. I'm just not gonna come back from it.
I think the majority of the people just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
And the HOA, I mean, they got all these stupid rules, but I think the only ones they really wanted, really it's just to pay for the road.
I got one neighbor who came over, literally I was making dinner. I had 4 little kids at the time, and she came over yelling at me because I have a different trash service than her, and that is too many vehicles going up and down the road. I'm like, what?
Well, there's 2 people in the neighborhood that are going against the grain right now.
I don't care.
I don't care, but if somebody can push the issue if they want to, and they would have to change or get sued.
I don't know. I just did what she wanted because I'm like, I don't want to cause trouble with my neighbors. I'm like, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'll call him when I get a chance, but right now I'm making some dinner for my kids. It's just like the weirdest stuff.
Well, when you move into a HOA, if you don't know all their stupid rules.
Yeah, maybe it might have been a rule. I did not have time to read no rule book when we moved in, so that might have been a rule that I crossed the line. So it might have been me, but
we had closed and moved in before they even gave us a rule book. So.
Yeah, I don't know. But she didn't have to come to my door and yell at me about it. I'm like looking at this lady like, I don't even know you, but hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, and then she had all these stray cats on her front porch in the middle of winter.
Oh, I couldn't believe that.
She put a heat lamp on her.
I caught over 50, I stopped counting after 50. I caught and trapped over 50 cats.
They all came to our house, for God's sake.
Yeah, because she moved and she left them out. And then she messaged me and said, I usually feed those cats twice a day if you could do that. I'm like, hell no, lady. No.
How about give me your
There was
forwarding
over
address
50
and I'll drop you off
cats.
at your house.
And I had talked to them too about, fixing the cats if they're going to have cats around, because they just multiply like crazy.
We end up getting a whole litter fixed
Yep.
at our cost.
Yep.
But
I got a ton of cats fixed.
luckily you knew some farmers from your old neighborhood that would take them.
I begged every farmer I knew from church and from high school, and thankfully, between two farmers, they took all of the cats. I live trapped them all, and they all had a home, and they were fixed. And they had, I assume they had some kind of shots at the time.
Yeah.
So thank goodness.
They fed them and
Yeah.
went on.
We've dropped off cats and food. Andy says, buy my place, it's for sale. Andy, where would you move, says Melissa. Sweet Melissa says, get some catnip seed and throw it on their lawn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I woke up one day after they moved and I came down the steps. We've got, a 2-story house. And I came down the steps and the kitchen kind of overlooks the deck with a big slider. And I came down the steps and all I seen was cats. I'm like, what? What is going on? Oh no! And I didn't even realize she had that many cats over there.
Well, the other neighbor on the other side of her took that one in, Manny.
Yeah.
And we get later on.
Right. Yep.
Because they got divorced and he
Shoved their cat outside.
The wife kicked the cat outside.
But my cat had died, so I mean that was kind of good timing.
Well, actually, your mom did it. We were on vacation down in
Yeah.
Outer Banks in North Carolina. We came back and there's a cat in our house.
Yeah, there was an extra cat. I came home to an extra cat. I'm like, Mom, I called her. I'm like, Mom, why is there a cat in my house? Well, isn't that one of your cats? He seems kind of friendly. I'm like, that's not my cat. That's the neighbor's cat. We put him back outside, but he kept coming back, so we ended up keeping him.
Yeah, it was getting close to winter, so we had to bring him in.
Yeah.
He's a good cat. He's still
kind of hanging there.
He's probably about 20 years old.
I think he's over 20. He's a pretty happy boy. Oh, no. No. I ended up putting him through, I think it was called C-SNP. And they gave him, I think they're like rabies shots probably, and some kind of shots.
They gave us a deal too, because you brought the mother and all the kittens.
If you bring the mom and the kittens, they give you a really good deal. So I think I paid around $100. I rounded it up to 100, and they fixed so many cats. I don't even remember how many cats I had, but I fixed as many as I could. Yeah, your collectibles wouldn't look great in the woods, Andy. No. You guys are getting along great. I hope so. Well, we have Danish's cookies and coffee, so that's probably why.
Coffee's almost gone.
Yeah, is your coffee gone? Oh, I still have coffee. We have a neighborhood dog that lives with us part-time. Aw. He even has its own bed. He roams the neighborhood going to all the houses because everyone feeds him.
That sounds like your old dog at your mom's house.
Yes, it does. My mom always put her dog out when she went to work, and the neighbors would cuddle with her all day, and one of the neighbors wanted to keep her, which I thought was a good idea. I'm like, she's home all day, just give her to the neighbor. He won't eat his food at home because the neighbor feeds him. Oh, Andy, what were you waiting for? You were waiting for me to call this morning or text or what? I think I said good morning. Were you waiting for me to go live and I didn't say I was going live? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I wasn't coming over today, so I'm not sure. You're waiting at Target. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Waiting for what? What are you waiting for? Because I don't know. I do not know. Look, I got all these really cool filters. I wonder what these filters do. That's pop.
They're just
There's bubbles. What is this? Ooh, it's fancy. Look at that one. Dream.
bubbles.
Ooh, Dream is kind of pretty. You mentioned going live together. I said I was going live with John today. Glow Crush. Yeah, Crush makes the water look really green. So does Pop. What was I on before? Maybe
Normal.
Blush?
No filter.
Beam? Yeah, it might have been Normal. Beam? Beam is kind of pretty. I don't know, Andy. Trippy, right? Right? That's kind of fun to have some filters. I need like the old lady filter. There needs to be an old lady filter.
It's the old lady filter.
Like, I'm getting too old to be close up anymore. I need to be blurred. But you know, like the 80s TV shows, they were kind of blurred when they shot the ladies.
Because they didn't have high definition.
Yeah,
back
but no,
then.
it was like blurred. Like, it made them look soft and pretty. That's what I need.
That was like the 70s.
I'm not coming over there, Andy. I'm not coming over there right now. Glam shots. Do you remember those, what was it called? Glamour shots? Glamour shots. Do you remember that in the 90s? It was like
no.
all the rage. You'd go to glamour shots.
It was after my time.
Oh yeah, it was after your time. You're older.
Yeah, I was 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you're so old.
I mean, I graduated college in 91.
Oh. Yes. You know, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I've never liked boys that are my age, though. I've always liked boys that are older. I just thought they were more like distinguished, I guess. I felt like the boys that were my age were just stupid. I never liked to date.
They probably had a lot to learn.
They had a lot to learn. I just felt like they were just stupid. When I'd go out with them, I'd be like, I don't like you. I was in kindergarten when you graduated college. See?
I could be her
How
dad.
does that make you feel?
I could be her dad.
He could be your dad. Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, growing up in the 70s, no one used a seatbelt.
Right.
You just rolled around in the back seat or whatever.
Yeah, we did. Same here. The best
I mean,
vehicle,
when I started driving, there was no seatbelt law.
there might have been for me. I think it was a new thing.
It was 80, I think 88 it came in.
Yeah, it was a new thing because I started driving in the 90s, early 90s. So, yeah, but you know what the best car was?
Station
If somebody's parent had a station wagon, oh heck yeah, party in the back.
Sit in the back seat.
Party in the back. We would run around, we'd play games, we'd eat snacks
Sit
back
there,
there.
like do this to the truck.
Yeah,
Get
honk
the
your
truckers to honk their
horn.
horn. Yeah. Slug bug.
We get in trouble for mooning people though, so we can't do that
I don't
anymore.
do that.
Melissa says, I had a hard time relating to my peer group. Always preferred older age group or adults when I was a kid. Same goes for now, I guess. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. Or I'm not so much anymore, but I was the same way growing up. I think that's because my dad kind of always hung around somebody single. Like, and when somebody get married, he would just go to kind of a single, you know, kind of, I think it was because he liked to, you know, hunt and fish and stuff that married guys didn't do all the time. So there was always a lot of people that were younger than him and always single. So I think that's, I even tried to date one of his friends.
That's weird.
I have the hots for my dad's friend. Yes, it's true.
Your dad probably put an end to that, right?
He just looked at me and, Jody, there's more fish in the sea. Melissa says, my boyfriend is older than me, a lot older. Yes, Janice, you're what, 55?
I'm 8 years older.
And I am 47, right?
8 years.
Yeah, that's right then.
Mm-hmm.
You said something about going live later today. But I told you I was going to go live with John this morning and have a nice coffee live, and we were going to go for a bike ride later. Kristen says, Melissa, I bet it would be hard for me to accept too. My boyfriend is older than John. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you get along with someone and you're over 18, you know, why not? Why not? Well, this funny thing is, when my mom started dating, she actually married somebody John's age. Oh, that was a little strange.
Yeah, your stepdaddy. That don't last.
Andy, I'm not sure what you're talking about here. Melissa says, you know, it's funny because I told my boyfriend that I would have been judgmental if my friends or family were dating someone almost 30 years older. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, that is funny. I was totally judgmental about my mom and her new husband. That was strange to me. Especially when he got up during the ceremony and said that he will love me and my brother. And I'm like, what? I don't even know you. And then we left for Colorado and I was like, thank God. Hallelujah. We're out of here. We couldn't have left at a better time, right?
Yeah, by the time we came back,
they were divorced, so all was good.
That time he had that.
My boyfriend has a son that is 2 to 3 years younger than me. Oh, that is funny. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you get along and you guys have fun together, that's great. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Then you probably relate to his son really well, you know, I'm sure. And it'd be probably fun to hang out and do picnics together, and yeah. Yeah, how old is he and does he like Nutter Butters too? Yes, that's a good question. Oh, really? They got divorced? Yes. Well, yeah. It has nothing to do with age, though. It has everything to do with
Laziness.
Lazy, homeless man that she found. I think she felt bad for him or something. I don't know. She said he was homeless.
I think he was a predatory guy.
He seemed like it.
Looking for someone
I probably
bankroll
shouldn't. I probably shouldn't say much, but it felt real creepy, right? Really creepy. Yeah. I would assume the older, the less drama he has. That is true, right? John has been pretty low key. Pretty low key. That's how I like it. I know where I stand with you, right?
sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes? I usually know what your thoughts are. You've never met his son? His son lives in a different part of the state and he doesn't visit often. Oh, that's too bad. He is 67 and he gets me Nutter Butters.
Sounds like a road trip.
Yeah, you could do a road trip. I bet that'd be fun. Like if you got to know him, that'd probably be fun to hang out. Just because you're relatable in age. Andy says, sorry for being a pain in the backside. You're not a pain in the backside. I just don't know what you're talking about today. Well, his ex-wife was drama. Because cut all his ties with her. And says they got divorced for a reason. Yeah, I can relate to that too. I've been divorced before, and I am so thankful every day that I just felt like God gave me like a superpower that day to just turn around and leave. And I never went back. And that was like the smartest thing I ever did in my life, and I'm just so thankful every single day that I got out of that situation. It was really, my first marriage was horrible.
You just wanted an older guy.
You are the same age as him.
I'm a couple months older.
Oh, you're a couple months older. That's why I want you so bad. Oh, hubba. Boy, that marriage, it's like you could write a book. It was so bad. That's what nightmares were made out of. It was so bad. I thought it was funny because I recently seen on Facebook that he was dating somebody the same age as the year we got married.
Yeah, that's weird. I think her parents put an end to that.
Well, knowing what I know, that would be a good thing if they put an end to that. Listen, we don't care about his age, just that he treats you well and gives you Nutter Butters. Yes, Kristen, right? Yes. That's right. Just have fun in life, especially when you get older. It's about having fun. You know? You gotta have fun in life because this is the only life you have. He cooks for me and sports my needs for naps and resting when I don't feel good. Oh, that's sweet. John does that for me too. I've had boyfriends who would get mad at me and call me lazy when I was having fibromyalgia flares. Oh.
Sounds like a narcissist.
It does sound like narcissist. Yeah, right. Doesn't that sound like that?
I'm gonna have a cookie.
You're gonna have a cookie? You better not be eating my cookies. Good thing I got you your own pack. Fibromyalgia sounds horrible. I have a friend that has that, and oh, there's days, yeah. I hope you're feeling better from that. She says, thanks, Kristen. My friend told my mom, look at how happy he makes her. That's right. And that's when she accepted our relationship. Just took her 2 years. Better than never. That's right. I kind of feel like with family, though, when you get older, like, who cares what people think of you anymore, right? I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't care what people think of me at this point. You have your heating pad on today. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That sounds awful. I know my friend, she has some days where she definitely struggles. Hi, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. How are you this morning? I like your craft unboxings. Those are fun to watch. You find some good stuff. I feel like when I go down like a clearance aisle or something, I don't know, when I go to the craft store, if I don't have a list, I just don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes I look at all the stuff, I think I get squirrel brain. You know? I just get complete squirrel brain. Like, look at all this stuff. Look at all the shiny blingy stuff. Look at all the colors. Look at all the lanterns. And then I forget everything I need. I have to make a list.
And you get home and you're like, oh,
I forgot that.
The thing I needed the most.
I didn't make a list at Target, and I needed those cube bins for my jewelry. You know, that I store jewelry in. And I went there for that and I forgot it. I get to Target and I'm like, oh, look at this magnolia stuff. That's pretty. Look at the dollar bin. Wow. And then I'm like, oh, forgot the bins. Thank goodness for Amazon. Yes, I'm almost 40. I just figured that's time to do what makes me happy. And the people who love and support me will be there no matter what. That's right. That is right. That is right. Although there is somebody in my life that I do like take her advice as gold. And do you know who that is? Can you guess who that would be? My grandma.
Mm.
My grandma's like almost 100 and she is so smart and she loved John so much. And I'm like, okay, this cannot be a bad thing. Grandma is smart. She is smart. She is the smartest woman ever. I get overwhelmed at craft stores too. Need a list, but I still have to go through every aisle just to see if there's anything else I, quote, need, right? That's just like me. Oh my goodness. I started, one day I started, are you taking my coffee?
A little bit.
No. What?
I need something to wash the cookie
Oh
down.
no. I go to Hobby Lobby a lot, and one day I decided to film it, and I got all kinds of views from that, and I'm like, really? Just from walking up and down the aisles? But okay. So if you go to a craft store, you could film that, and for some people, they like to watch that. I don't know why. Maybe, okay, I have to admit, I have watched them myself because if it's like a current one and spring is coming up or fall and I'm like, hey, what's at that store before I get there? And then sometimes I'll watch those, so. Yeah, but I was surprised people watch those kind of videos. So now if I go, I usually videotape it. I am very close with my grandma. Yes. And my grandma on the other side helped raise me a big part of my life. She was definitely a big part of that. And I wasn't so close to that grandma at the time. But as an adult, my grandma's very smart. Scratch and Pete says, hi, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Yeah, she's got a great channel. It's fun to see, I guess, what's out there, right?
Yeah, it beats going to the store.
Yeah, it beats going to the store. At least if you go, you know what you want to, you can get an idea of what you might want.
A lot less expensive.
A lot less expensive just to watch? That's where I get ideas, though, John. I don't know. I love my grandma so much. She like still walks around and yeah, she's real smart with money and people. Yep, she's definitely real kind to me now that I'm older. I'm definitely thankful. How old is Grandma now? She's 96 or 7?
I think she'll be 98 in January.
98 in January.
She's like the last of the greatest generation.
Yes.
If she was 1 year older, she'd be a baby boomer.
Okay, well, okay, so Grandma,
no, she would be a silent generation. Okay,
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't pay attention to that. But I think she's the last one left of church, of the founding members, and then she's the last one left of both sides, of her husband's family and her side. That's pretty amazing.
She was born in the 20s.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely thankful. And the stories, like you could never replace the stories that she'll sit there and tell if you just ask her, like, what was it like growing up?
Yeah, my grandpa was born in 1901.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a totally different era back then.
But he had a very Dutch dialect too, didn't he?
He immigrated in this when he was 20.
Okay.
My grandma was born in 1905, and she came across when she was an infant.
Okay.
So she talked good English. My grandpa, he had a real thick accent.
Dutch accent.
But yeah, she was. My grandma never learned how to drive. She knew how to drive a wagon with horses and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But never learned how to drive.
Well, when my grandpa on the other side passed away, and that grandma had to learn how to drive. Remember that? That was not good.
Oh, yeah.
She never drove and then decided she's going to drive
back
everywhere.
Back then, everybody had only one car.
Yeah, so grandpa always drove her. Yeah.
You know, we had
those two were so cute together.
There was really no two-income families until like the 80s. And that's when it started happening. The late 80s.
Was it really?
Yeah. Almost everybody was a one-income family.
Well, I remember my grandma one time telling me that she worked before marriage. And then she met my grandpa when he came back from war. And then she said, once you got married, nobody would accept you to work for them anymore. You couldn't get a job as a woman back then
you're
in the 40s.
You're supposed to be a homemaker at that point. That's why there was a baby boom.
Oh, that makes sense. I never thought about it that way. Never thought about it that way.
Yeah, your dollar was worth a lot more money back then, and you could.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, a $1950 is probably worth about 10 cents today.
Yeah. I could sit here all day, you know what? In the shade. It feels good.
Until the bugs start coming out and bugging you.
Yeah, there's no bugs here at all. I think that's why all of our neighbors have mowed their backyards, like took down the trees, because
that'd be a great endeavor for me to do that. I'm not up to it.
I know you're not up to that, but if I had my way, I would definitely do that. But I know you're not feeling up to that.
Plus, all the wildlife you have in the back will disappear.
I do have a lot of things living back there. Hi, Henry. How are you today? Henry finally made it to 500. He's got some really cool trail cams that I was talking about the other day.
Oh.
Remember how I said I want to get a trail cam really bad?
Yeah. Well,
He's got a cool channel for that.
Definitely. Probably see a lot of stuff.
I know, right?
Turkeys, fox, coyotes, deer.
And I happen to have a
raccoons.
compost pile in the backyard that may or not
All you gotta
really
do
be
is
for compost.
Put a salt block in your backyard. And
Yeah, we used to have one. Deer liked that too. Yep. The fox liked my compost pile. It's funny because when the foxes come back and you have a compost pile, the next day nothing will be left. Only like lettuce sometimes, the green of the watermelon rind, and that's it. Nothing will be left. Henry says the pond one has been very busy. Yeah, those are cool. You even had a spider. I don't like spiders, but I thought, oh, that's cool that you caught that on camera. Compost draws mice. Yeah, our compost pile is like way, way, way in the back, like over an acre away, so I don't have to worry about that. Maybe they'll stay down there.
We have a lot of snakes too.
Yep.
And a lot of hawks and.
A ton. Yeah, you cannot have like little animals.
Because they'll.
Back there.
I mean.
The hawks.
Even the eagles too. I mean, if you're a small little animal, you better watch out.
Yeah, you need to.
They're circling.
Yeah. And that mama fox, she stays right by her young. They all just kind of run around together, and she, they stay together in a good
I can't believe
pack.
she had nine little cubs.
9 babies, right? Is this lake big enough to kayak?
Oh, yeah.
You could kayak it, but I think it'd be boring. To me, that would be boring.
It'd take you about
Here, I'll show you.
15 minutes to go around.
Looks big enough. You could kayak in circles, yes. So that's, let's see, where does it start? Probably See, where's my finger? Right here. And it goes this way. It's really small. And then that's it. That's all you got. It's pretty small. Definitely you could kayak in circles if you do it for like exercise. I guess that would be good. And then it's big enough. If you want to see stuff, that might be a little boring.
There's no launch, so you'd have to carry your kayak all the way down here.
Yeah, but it's grassy and it's downhill.
It's a ways to carry it.
Yeah, it is a ways. Andy, is there a reason why you're in back of me right now? Like, I can see you back there.
Come join.
You might as well come join if you're gonna be
Have a cookie.
coming in back of me. I have cookies and other whatnots over here. I don't have any more coffee, but if you'd like a cookie, come on down. Hi, Blaster Crochet. How are you? How's your Saturday going? Blaster Crochet says I'll be there in a minute for cookies. I think Andy must have heard cookies because I see him behind me. He's parked next to my car. Did not know. So Andy, if you're listening, I have a cookie for you. I got, what do I have left? What did we not eat
The ones
here?
that you want to let me eat?
Oh, I have to share my cookies with Andy. And I have a cinnamon roll if you want one. Blessed Crusade says, doing good. And yours? Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, doing good. Sitting here this morning. We went to a bakery this morning where my daughter works. And we had some coffee and we bought some treats. And there's a nice breeze. I definitely can't ask for anything better. Let's see if Andy comes down. No, I don't think he is. I think he's just sitting up there. Let's see, I'll show you where Andy is sitting. I'm pretty sure that's him. I can see you. You might as well come down for a cookie. Mary says, I'm just going to enjoy the day and I will be live at 7 Eastern tonight. Awesome, Mary. I try to catch that. If I'm indoors, I should be able to watch it.
First mosquito.
Thanks for dropping links, Andy. That's nice.
First mosquito.
You got a mosquito?
Yeah, I just swatted it.
Here's some ducks over there.
77 out here now.
I didn't eat my crust, so if I see some ducks, do you see any? They would probably
there's,
like my
there's some
crust.
birds flying around here.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to get married here or if they're just having their reception.
That's probably the reception.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing.
There's no food or anything set up.
There's like one guy, a couple of people.
Maybe
parked
it's
there.
tonight.
But yeah, it's
Melissa says, sorry, Jody, on the phone. I need to get ready to go to the farmer's market. And if you keep your, oh, I hope you have fun, Melissa. I love farmer's markets. You could even do a video of a farmer's market. That'd be fun. Those are the best. You find the best, like, freshest food.
These parks are
Have a good day, Melissa.
These parks are nice because that's what we did with the kids' graduation
Yes.
party.
Yes.
You don't have all these people in your house. Just,
Using the bathroom and peeing everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get some catering and
They have an outhouse and you use that.
pray for good weather.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we've always had really good luck.
It only costs like $50 too.
Yeah, so basically the biggest expense was the food.
Well, the one kid it was during COVID, so they wouldn't even let you go into a building around here in the
so we
the
had
lockdown of Michigan.
We had a picnic and then we had Jimmy John's make everything.
Yeah.
And then that way we weren't touching it and nobody was touching anything, and then I kind of did it that way. Everything was separately packaged, so it was expensive, but it was the only way to do it.
There was leftovers, we took it home, so kids ate Jimmy John's for a few days.
Yep. And some family members took some home. I really appreciated people that helped us set up. You know, when you have family members and they're willing to help you set up, that's great, you know. That was nice. I bought the Amazon dip. What are you doing? I look like a weirdo. What are you doing? Jeez. That sounds fun. Does our city still have farmers markets? I know they did a while ago.
There's Fulton Street Market every Saturday. That's the big one. And then
That's downtown though, right?
Yeah,
I can't figure out where to park. Street.
Well, there's parking all around it.
Wait, is that the one we went to downtown by the S-curve?
That's the other place.
Okay, it's Fulton.
If you want to go to a farmer's market, go to Fulton Street.
We'll have to do that sometime. I like doing stuff like that.
That's been around forever. That's the one to go to.
Yeah, that's cool.
The other one is, I think they might have stuff there too, but I don't know. But yeah, that one was kind of hard to get too. I heard on the radio they were promoting that.
Thanks, Andy. That was nice of you.
Santa Claus market again for this fall season, this Christmas.
But I couldn't get into that one. But then we went to Holland.
Yeah.
And then I think it's about the same kind of thing, and that was fun in Holland.
Yeah, you got more parking in Holland.
Yeah. Downtown was hard because we couldn't figure out where to park, and we went down there.
Well,
and
you have to pay to park everywhere there.
We couldn't even figure out where to pay to park. It was so busy.
It's too crowded.
Yeah. No, I was happy with Holland, and
What you gotta do is go to Germany and go to the real one.
yeah, there was, Santa Claus came out for the kids, and that was cool. And there was a Santa Claus parade, and you follow Santa Claus around Sinterklaas.
The Dutch.
Yeah. Oh, it was the Dutch one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, that would make sense.
The Dutch celebrate, their big day is December 5th. That's when they have their because on the Christmas it's more religious in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Andy is sitting up on the hill. Andy, I have cookies. I'll share my cookies with you. And a cinnamon roll. What kind of cinnamon roll is this? Pecan?
Cinnamon rolled pecans.
Looks really good.
I assume Anna made that.
Yeah, she usually gets there. She gets there
4
so
in the
early.
morning.
Sometimes she leaves the house at like 2:30 to go bake stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how.
And they open at 8, so.
I don't know how you have that job. I don't know how. She loves it.
Well, she's done by about now, so.
Yeah, done by noon. She loves her job though, so I'm happy for her. It's just something I couldn't do that. I'd be one of those people, I wouldn't go to bed till I get home.
It'd be nice if you could get Sophia in there, but she would be able to.
Yeah,
She would
like a
probably,
counter girl or something.
or even a helper in the kitchen.
She loves to bake stuff, yeah. Maybe, we'll have to think about that.
Because those two would probably fight each other.
They get along pretty good, I think. It's the other two kids that didn't get along.
What, Anna and Colin?
Yeah.
That was so bad I had to put Colin to the basement.
Yeah, we did.
I still remember. I hate him.
I know, those two did not get along. Ooh, the sun's really, it's starting to get warmer now though. How warm is it supposed to be here today? Do you remember?
80s, I think.
Okay. Oh, I see some fish jumping.
Yeah.
I seen a fish jump. Probably not zoomed in enough.
Yeah, stay like this all summer. It'd be great.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, later on this week it's supposed to get hot and humid again.
If my yard was like this, that'd be perfect. I guess I have a deck. I just kind of hang out on there on the deck. Well, I'm gonna go, everybody. I appreciate everyone that stopped by, and I hope everyone has a really, really nice weekend. But oh, maybe Andy's coming. Do you want a cookie?
Am I intruding?
No, come on, come and sit down. Oh, we'll keep it going a little bit longer. Yeah, I got cookies or cinnamon roll. What do you want?
Or a Danish?
Cookies, cinnamon roll. You want me to share my Danish? Or I have a Danish
You got two of them there.
and some scraps. Hold on.
Sounds good.
What sounds good? Danish, cinnamon roll, or cookie? You don't want anything? If you come to this table, you have to eat bakery goods. No! All right, you don't have to. Oh boy. I was just joking.
Alright, well, I gotta get on with my day.
Okay, yep. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for coming along.